Johnny, it's Carly. I'm right next to your car, and there's no sign of you. Look, I know you're hurt and you're angry. I just hope you're not out there doing something stupid that's gonna make this worse. I'm still at your car, and you're not back yet. I'm worried about you, and you know, I want to help you. So call me when you get this, and maybe we can figure this out.
What the hell are you doing here?
Waiting for you, and you'd know that if you checked your messages.
Been busy.
Doing what?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
I've been standing here, waiting by your car because I'm concerned, but you know what? There's plenty of other people I could be worried about right now.
Please.
No!
Wait.
I'm not gonna be your emotional punching bag.
How do you really feel?
Every time I'm around you, you're either shutting me out or you're dumping all your resentment on me. Sooner or later, Johnny, I'm gonna take the hint and I'm just gonna leave.
Don't. Please.
Where were you tonight?
I was standing on a ledge.
Seriously?
Seriously. I told you I like to stand up high at night.
In the middle of winter, when everything's covered in ice.
I don't know. I don't remember how old I was when I did it for the first time. Stood up on a ledge. I was probably 10 or 12 when Anthony sent Claudia away, and I saw an open window, and I thought, what the hell? So I went out, and it was a hell of a rush. You know, being up there halfway between the earth and the sky.
Is that where you went tonight?
Yeah. I'm tired of caring. I'm tired of feeling. I'm tired of asking myself questions that I figure don't even have an answer.
How long are you going to keep doing this? I mean, how long are you going to keep spiraling out of control?
I don't know. I didn't know there was a rule book for finding out that your sister was actually your mother.
Well, now you know why Claudia always acted the way she did.
Oh, right. So I should be grateful that my entire life was a lie? Huh?
No, Johnny. Maybe you should be grateful that you're healthy, that you're strong, that you're smart, that hell you can play the piano. Why don't you be grateful that you're not sitting in some hospital bed somewhere waiting for a miracle drug that may or may not save your life?
Okay, so I'm counting my blessings. So while I'm doing that, why don't we start with Claudia? I'm thankful that I don't have to ask her why she lied to me my whole life.
Self-pity is unattractive, and you've been wallowing in it since you learned the truth.
What, don't you think I deserve to be a little angry?
What has anger gotten you so far? And what did you expect to accomplish by showing up at Sonny's event drunk off your ass?
Oh, so that's why you're out here, huh? You're upset that I ruined Sonny's little party?
Nope, Sonny was wrong, and so were you.
He blew my life up in front of an entire room of people.
Just like you knew he would.
What the hell are you...
It's called self-sabotage.
No,
I should know I'm the
sabotage
expert.
that was going on tonight was on Sonny's behalf.
No, you chose to confront Sonny at a public event. You insulted his son. Johnny, you turned what was supposed to be a charity event into a measuring contest. Then you pulled out your checkbook. You were just trying to one-up Sonny. You might as well spit in his face.
You know, now it's easy at least to see where your loyalties lie.
You knew exactly how Sonny was going to react. You practically begged him to tell the world that Claudia was your mother.
Is this your idea of tough love, Carly?
Just an observation. If you don't want the whole world knowing about your deep, dark secret, then don't provoke the man who uncovered it. Especially when you know he hates you.
It's interesting how you've made this all my fault.
I'm not defending Sonny.
It just sounds like it to me.
No, he was vindictive and deliberately cruel.
But I asked for it, right?
50-50.
Great.
But since most people thought Sonny had no business airing your dirty laundry, he embarrassed himself more than you.
Oh, so I should be thankful now that we're counting our blessings and all.
Well, there's one more.
What's that?
You can't be blackmailed. No one can hold the truth about Claudia over your head. See, it's incredibly liberating when the whole world knows the worst.
Somebody speaking from experience.
Yeah, I've kept my share of secrets, and they all blew up in my face. And at the time, it was incredibly painful, but when the dust settled, I could breathe easier, and I could think clearer. There's nothing worse than waiting to be found.
Wait, this is what you're saying is I should be grateful to Sonny?
I wouldn't say that. No.
Neither would I.
You just don't have anything to hide now. You don't have to sit around waiting to react. You can finally decide what you actually want.
Well, what if what I actually want is revenge? I can't figure out who I hate more. Anthony for lying to me, Sonny for telling me the truth, or Claudia for bringing me into this world only to leave me by myself to figure it all out. You know, Anthony always said Claudia didn't have a maternal bone in her body.
She was a child when she had you. Anthony's just trying to justify everything he did, not just the lies, but sending Claudia away. It's awful.
I don't know. My whole life I tried to figure out why he treated her the way that he did, and I guess now it kind of makes sense, but it still doesn't. But even if everything is true, even if she was as bad as he said and the whole seduction thing was true, and I don't know, you're right, she was just a kid.
Anthony wants you to blame Claudia instead of him. He still wants a place in your life.
Yeah, well, the thought of that makes me sick. I guess that's the answer to my question. I hate Anthony the most. He is responsible for this whole thing after all.
What about Claudia?
What about her?
You blame her for leaving you with this mess and not telling you?
Guess I wish I would have known the truth. I wish I could have helped. I don't know if I think about it. There were many times that she tried to talk to me, tried to tell me something, but I don't know, maybe I just tell myself that to make myself feel better about the whole situation. Yeah.
You know, I think when Claudia had her miscarriage, she lost the chance to have what she missed with you. After that, she was just trying to hold on to her sanity.
I don't know if that really bodes well for my mental stability.
You know what? You're not crazy. You're in pain. Kind of makes it hard to think. That's all I'm trying to get you to do. Just want you to think a little bit.
See, I thought this whole time you were just trying to save me.
Sorry to disappoint, but I'm not the saving type.
Oh, really? But you tried to save Sonny in every one of your, what was it, 4 marriages, right? And then you turned around and you tried to do it again when you were married to Jax. You tried to save Sonny. Or do you not remember that day, because I do, that you walked into court, baby on your hip, lying through your teeth?
Sonny's a special case.
Father of your kids, et cetera, blah, blah, blah. You know, I could probably tell you that speech. I've heard it so many times.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah.
You're right. I twisted myself into a pretzel trying to save Sonny. But guess what? It didn't work. It didn't. I mean, you can support someone, you can love someone, you can comfort someone. You can even stand out in the freezing cold until your toes are so numb, but you can't save them. We can only save ourselves.
And what if we don't want to be saved?
Then the next time you're walking the ledge, jump off. Just don't take anybody I love down with you.
What about you? Will you go out on a ledge with me? Come on.
Hell no.
Oh, come on. Then at least come home with me instead.